Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Kansas Soybean Update.
This is the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Charles Atkinson is a Great Bend soybean farmer and was just recently elected to the board of directors of the American Soybean Association. And Charles, coming up in the first part of March, it is the Commodity Classic down in New Orleans.
We're really looking forward to it. This will be my first one going to as a ASA director, but it's also a good opportunity for us to look at some of our policies and take time to meet our friends and make new friends down there and be on top of all the innovative things that are going on in agriculture right now.
This, of course, is a very big show to begin with, but it's going to even get bigger here in 2016.
Yes, it is. Over the past years, it's been the National Corn Growers and the American Soybean Association, and then we've added the National Wheat Growers and the Sorghum Group Producers. But this year we're adding the Association of Equipment Manufacturers, so it's going to be one of the largest farm shows in the country. They've moved some of the venues around in the future so we can facilitate the site of the farm show and the educational opportunities that we have while we're there.
Not only will you work on policy, but it's a great chance to see a lot of technology and innovation as well.
It really is, and I've always said that some of the front runners in agriculture are always there. The new technologies, the new seed varieties that we have, some of the new technologies on the big equipment that's there. It's just amazing of which direction that agriculture is going.
Charles, as a new member of the board of directors of ASA, and if people have a question as to policy or maybe something that they have an idea about, can they come to you as you head into New Orleans?
Oh, yes. They can contact me, or else they can get hold of our office there in Topeka. Both of our contacts are online, and they can sure get hold of us either direct, leave a message, send an email. Be glad to answer any other concerns or take some of them down to New Orleans, because we have our annual meeting coming up here for the Kansas Soybean Association in January, and that's where we'll be taking a look at policy and then taking it down to the national meeting in March.
We do want to remind people there is an early bird registration deadline for the Commodity Classic.
Yes, that's coming up here in early January. The date on that is January 14th, so we want to make sure you get a chance to go into the commodityclassic.com website, get registered, and by hitting that early bird deadline, you'll be able to have a little extra spending cash to take in some of that great New Orleans cuisine that's down there.
That is Charles Atkinson, who is from Great Bend and newly elected to the board of directors of the American Soybean Association. He's been our guest on the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Learn more at kansassoybeans.org. For Kansas Soybeans, I'm Greg Akagi.
Hope you enjoyed this week's Kansas Soybean Update. Stay tuned after the break as Duane catches up with Shawn D'Arcy, Associate Director of Market Research at NCBA.
Biodiesel made from sustainable resources is diversifying our fuel supply. This year, biodiesel will displace over 1 billion gallons of fossil fuel nationwide. It's making our economy stronger and our communities healthier. It's working here and across America. Get biodiesel going in your community. Visit americasadvancedbiofuel.com.